The myth that Russia is a racist country in today's world, we are now in 2021, it's very unfair because Russians, the black people here are just so conspicuous. You don't see them a lot, but the few that are here are having a nice time. And I just told my friend in Germany, show me a video of a black being harassed in Russia, and we don't have any here because the Russian people do respect you and respect foreigners. I say more than many nationals.
Now I'm live. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm live. I was recording us. Now I'm live. No one's
right.
on.
Well, see, if you do it like that, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it live though. You could just do like a stories or something.
I already recorded when before I was calling you. I was talking. I already recorded this.
More people should watch it if it's stories.
Okay, let me go to stories then, because I really don't know what to do.
Right, Francine,
Yeah. All right, Jordan.
I'll maybe ask you in maybe we could ask in the Moscow Pals chat, the Telegram chat for
Кричат соседи постоянно на меня. Сегодня напали прям кулаком. С ребенком прям кулаком в лицо.
Значит, вы в России давно живете?
А у вас прописка есть здесь?
Дай мне войти до квартиры.
Прописка есть?
Дай мне, я легально здесь живу, как твоя. Дай мне войти в эту квартиру.
Хожу в участковую, пишу заявление, мне русский паспорт. Участковый не реагирует, не помогает.
Я уже устала от вас. Ваши нелегальные, все, не надо.
Ваши вещи,
Ваши нелегальные,
они пойдут на помойку.
какую помойку?
Ты меня поняла?
Не как
Ты
мои
меня поняла?
Оставь.
Почему вы ко мне на «ты»?
Вы пугаете моего ребенка. Вы пугаете моего ребенка.
Вы меня не учите, пожалуйста. Не надо прикрываться ребенком. Меняет. Свет мой отключает. Коляску выбрасывают на лестнице.
Это наш дверь.
Моя дверь. Что же, принял?
Сколько это можно? Теперь мне прям страшно уже. Я не могу там даже жить. Сколько студент в квартире, я не арендую, там прописано с 87-го года. Сколько это можно терпеть? Просто ужас, как милиция не помогает.
She actually speaks Russian.
Let's say she speaks Russian very well, actually. Not gonna lie.
Wow. Now this is funny, man. This is I can't help but laugh. Like,
It's not really funny. It just from the video, it does look like she's being harassed.
oh, she is.
No, I was pretty sure that they were racist in Russia.
I would say most ethnocentric countries where it's most of everyone looks the same are somewhat racist. You're literally the outlier. They're gonna treat you differently off rip.
But did they say she left America because of racism?
Discrimination.
Yes. That's why it's funny. So
It's
go
not
to
funny,
a place.
it's just like,
Go to a place where there usually aren't a lot of black people.
Where
You think there's
usually that there isn't, straight up. Not even usually.
there aren't any black people. You think they're gonna be less racist where they don't usually see a demographic of people?
in another country, you see how they did Brittany Griner.
I gotta keep
I'm
it
not saying it
100.
was racism. She did have weed, but probably wasn't great for her. I don't know.
If y'all had to live in a different country, where would you go? If you had to pick a country
couldn't.
as a black person that you think, I could live a nice life here, where would you go?
Couldn't either Switzerland or that other country.
No, it's ethnocentric there.
What's
You're
that
gonna be it means that they're pretty much
It's a
the
lot-
same.
It's a lot of rich people though.
Yeah, but they're all white.
I would go to Amsterdam.
I think that's not a bad choice, actually. Not gonna lie. The Netherlands or something.
Somewhere in Europe, maybe.
I would say maybe Canada would be my first choice.
Nah.
Really?
It's just like you're not gonna
cold.
have a better life.
It's cold and it's Europe.
You're not gonna have a better
like
life than what you have in America. So the fact that
That's what I'm saying.
she was so committed to thinking America's racist to go to a different country and actually speak their language, and now you're dealing with something you probably wouldn't deal with in America. They said they were gonna turn off her electricity. Like
That would not happen in America.
you're getting
at
the
all,
F
ever.
out of here.
Yeah, man. This type
Due
of
to
stuff
race?
doesn't happen in America. I mean, I don't understand why you would flee America, go live in Russia.
In
bro.
seek
Like,
of a better life.
How do we know that she fled America for sure?
Because I've seen this on X and they were saying she left due to discrimination.
So
Oh,
they
she
were
has.
like, this is a story that people followed.
Yes.
Wow.
Dom Lucre was posting about it.
Dang.
Look, black woman who left the U.S. to escape
No, I
discrimination
know. I seen that. That's
is-
why I was just wondering, how did we know this, though?
is beaten by racist neighbors, and they turn off her electricity. Damn. Well, she on the way back.
A black woman who moved from the U.S. to Russia to escape discrimination and racism revealed on social media that the entire plan backfired on her in a disturbing way. Francine Villa was born in Russia but moved to the U.S. with her family when she was a kid. In a heartbreaking video, Francine claims that both she and her baby were brutally attacked by racist neighbors in Moscow. She detailed the alleged assault on Instagram.
Сегодня напали прям кулаком с ребенком, прям кулаком в лицо.
Now, the fact that the attack occurred in her homeland is an extra painful blow. Villa had previously spoken about her move in the 2020 documentary Back in the USSR, which aired on the Russian state media channel RT. Villa said that her great-grandfather George Tynes, who hails from Virginia, worked as an agriculturalist after moving to the Soviet Union in the 1930s. Now, much of her family still lives there, but at a young age, she moved with her mother to the United States. It was there that she spent most of her life until experiencing what she described as a traumatizing experience with police. Villa explained in the documentary that she'd approached officers for help during an emergency, but that they turned on her instead, throwing her to the ground. It was then that she decided it was time to leave. That was back in 2019. Here is how she explained it. Quote, "Why did I make up my mind to move to Russia? I wanted to leave a country where I was facing discrimination. After a year living in Moscow, she told RT, quote, I feel free living in Russia because in Russia, no matter what time it is, I can walk outside and I'm safe." 5 years later, that proved to be a fantasy. Following the alleged attack, Villa took to Instagram with blood still on her face, saying a couple in her apartment building beat her with fists while she was with her 2-year-old and yelled racial slurs at her in Russian.
Женщина, прям напал меня, я тебе уничтожу, черная жопа.
In edited footage shared by Villa of the incident, the couple can be seen arguing with her in the hallway of her building, threatening to throw out her belongings while she was seemingly blocked from entering her own apartment.
Вы в России давно живете?
А у вас прописка есть здесь? Прописка?
Дай мне войти в мою квартиру.
Прописка есть?
Дай мне.
Почему вы ко мне на «ты»?
Я не могу выйти и входить в свою квартиру. Напугает моего ребенка.
Кого? Он пуганный плачет, бедняжка. Да, зайка, ты плачешь, да?
They
Now, she
crazy.
accuses her neighbors of changing the locks, cutting off the electricity, and even tossing her baby's stroller down the stairs. She also claims her child was left with bruises following the incident. In footage taken from a hospital, Villa can be seen weeping in distress in the aftermath of this alleged attack. She says she's filed complaints to the police but claims they aren't helping or responding.
She will hate the white skin forever.
That was crazy.
She will.
I gotta keep it
She
100. I
will.
just don't understand. Like, okay, I can't say I don't understand. Obviously, she was born in Russia due to some family stuff.
That's why she speaks it.
Yeah, she speaks it well. I just don't know if I would want to live in Russia.
Hell
like,
no.
any country I could pick in the world,
Absolutely.
That's the
I would
absolute
not pick Russia.
last one I might pick.
Villa
Maybe
said
not
that
the
her
last one,
great-grandfather-
Not bad.
but it's not high on the list at all.
I mean, hey guys, I feel bad for her. I do in this
Because
incident.
that is sad that happened to her.
It's just funny. It is a little funny that you.
No,
thought
it's
you were,
ironic though, because you left because you had, okay, so maybe you did have a bad incident with the police, you know, I won't say your line, but you know, that is a rare occasion. So,
It happens.
you know,
on any race. It could happen to any race.
It can. And you can also file charges and get a lawyer and do things about that here. You go over there, experience real racism from your neighbors, like affecting your actual living, like real racism like we see here, you know? And so I'm like, America's not so bad, clearly. Like, is it perfect? No, but is it the best country to live for everybody? Clearly. That's why we had 10 million illegals come here, because it's the best country,
And
clearly.
it's also the best country for blacks.
It's the best country for anybody.
It really
is the
is.
best country, period.
I mean,
that's true.
this is like the most free country
really
in the
for blacks.
world. You could come here of any race and any religion and find opportunity. Like, no one would, like,
You can burn the flag and wave your own and spit on it and still.
you can. I mean, is there racism? I mean, sure, there are specific individual cases, specific instances of racism, but is there the most opportunity here in America to find success compared to anywhere else in the world? I believe that's a no-brainer.
It's no burner, but I think she wanted to not deal with discrimination. It wasn't for she wasn't seeking out, you know, I guess an opportunity.
I gotta keep it 100, man. You called the police and they didn't help you.
That's crazy.
You can own guns in Russia, huh?
I don't know, probably.
I've seen them shoot AKs and drink vodka.
I guess so.
I'm getting me a.
know.
I don't know.
I would think not, bro.
Dracos.
You don't think they can own guns?
Like in apartment complexes?
I don't know.
No.
Why wouldn't they not be able to own guns?
I have a question though. So in this video, They said that it was like she was featured in some Russia media documentary.
She made a movie.
Black in the USSR. So, is it possible that she moved there for a PR stunt?
That's highly possible.
I feel like she moved there for a PR stunt.
You can't own a gun.
That's what I thought.
Maybe so. I mean,
because she goes there to get on this documentary. Why else would you actually
there,
move
though.
to Russia? I mean, she was born there, and she can get on this documentary.
Now that is a crazy
It was a
photograph.
PR stunt.
that photograph was insane.
You holding up your fist in Russia.
Wow.
How many black people in Russia? Is there more than
Not
10,000 black people that live in Russia?
I would
want to
say no.
know.
I would say no.
I'm good.
Under on 10,000, I'm going under.
I'm going way under. It says between 40,000 and 70,000 black or mixed descendants. It says a post on X from 2025 cited 100,000.
Whoa.
But it says this lacks official verification.
Man, that doesn't make sense. I've never heard of a black person from Russia. You see black people in Europe.
It does say right here, out of Russia's total population of 146 million, 0.03 to 0.07% of the population is black.
That's insane.
So that's
So you're going to get a little bit of racism, huh?
I just
For sure.
like you went from being 13% of the population to being 0.03%.
And what demographic of people is that low in America? I don't know. I can't even think of them.
Probably none.
So
Every race has
let's
more
find out.
representation
You
than
know,
that.
for sake of the argument.
I don't think it is any.
What demographic makes up 0.07% of the U.S. population?
Because that's how many black people you're going to see in Russia.
That's a high. That's the high estimate. Since there's no specific demographic that
one.
constituting 0.07%.
It's not one.
So,
Well,
It says the closest is Hawaiian or Pacific Islanders, and they're 0.2%.
what do y'all think she's going to do now? I think she's coming back. She fucked around.
I mean, obviously, you'd be a lot safer in America.
the police, if this happened to you in America, the police are they're gonna do something about this
Well,
with all
this
the
is-
evidence you have.
This is a case
If
of.
it was in America,
This is a case of she fucked around and found out.
this is that.
I feel bad for her.
Unfortunately, and
but-
it's not happy. It's sad because you had to learn the hard way. But I feel like this is easy math to do.
It is. Let us know what y'all think in the comments.